Here is the patient, in his mid-30s, is barely graying in his hairs, is unwealthy, unsuccessful, lives with his mom, and he just got married the other day. He is now waiting for his wife to approach his house through the door. Oh look, here she is. This is the patient's wife. They are in love. After 3 divorces, he got 3 breast implants, which is now a double D. He invited her over for lunch, and there they go. And this is a story of the patient and his lover. And I, as Screwtape, want to make the patient be unselfish, but at a shallow level, causing problems in their relationship in the future. This is what I don't want to happen, causing true unselfishness. He holds the door open for her and lets her go first, being a true gentleman. This is what I want to happen, causing unselfishness, but very shallowly, where she cannot fit through the door because he didn't open it all the way. Now he fixes the problem, causing problems and turmoil. This is what I don't want to happen to the patient. Here he's showing perfect unselfishness to his newly wedded, fabulous wife. This is what I do want to happen as the devil inside of his mind. Here he shows half-heartedly selfishness, but he opens the chair for himself, leaving his new sexy mama wife over here to sit by herself. Here is what I don't want to happen. Here the patient is getting a snack for himself, presumably popcorn. He sits down at this table with his newlywed wife, and she wants some. He gives it all to her, being very unselfish, and is great for their marriage. Here is what I want to happen. Here the patient is hungry. He goes to the pantry for some popcorn. He sits down at this table with his newlywed wife. She really wants some. He gives her 1 piece, thinking he is unselfish, but in reality it is very shallow. She is upset, and this will cause problems. The reason I am putting all this unselfishness in him at a shallow pace is because it will cause future conflicts in their marriage. Here, the patient tries to put his arm around her, but she doesn't want to. She is very angry about his unselfishness, and at the shallow rate, she stomps off, and she gets very upset. She leaves him because of all these problems. Now, since she has left him, he is very bitter. All this turmoil will cause him to think it's the enemy, leading him astray from his true goal. Our mission is accomplished here. Here, we flash back to the good old days, where you have the patient, and he is so distracted by his newlywed wife. He is falling away from the enemy, and he knows it. As Screwtape, I want him to think that prayers are useless and to get him out of God's state of mind. Here, the patient is angry at the prayers because he doesn't feel like they're working and he's not connected with God. Now that he thinks prayer is worthless, he starts to fall away from the enemy's clutches and into ours.